Today we are going to learn about trapezium. Now, a trapezium is a quadrilateral where two of the sides are parallel and unequal, like A, B, C, D. We can say that AB will be parallel to CD, AB will be parallel to CD, and we can also say that AB will not be equal to CD. Now, if I draw a perpendicular height from point A to CD, let's say this is E, which is also known as the distance between two parallel sides. These two parallel sides, let's say this is H. So what we can say, that area of this trapezium ABCD will be equal to half of sum of parallel sides, which is AB plus CD, into height H. This height is very important line segment in trapezium. If it's given in the question, then you are lucky. If it's not given in the question, then draw this height and try to find the rest of the measurement. Like for example, if I draw two different heights from A to CD and from B to CD, both of these lengths will be equal. And what we can say, using Pythagoras theorem, in triangle ADE, I can find AE as square root of AD square minus DE square. In triangle BFC, I can find BF is equal to BC square minus FC square, square root of this, square root of BC square minus FC square. From there, you can find out the length of DE or FC. Now remember that the quadrilateral AEFB, think about this, AB is parallel to EF. Also, A will be parallel to BF. Why? Because they are making the same angle on a line. This will also be perpendicular. So this becomes a rectangle. Okay. So from there, you can find every other length, like what will be the length of the diagonals. Once you find out the length of D, you will be able to find the height, and then every other measurement in this trapezium. So this one is very, very important. Now there are lots of interesting concepts regarding trapezium, and we will learn them with the questions. So let's discuss our first question on trapezium. It says ABCD is a trapezium with AB is equal to 9 centimeter, CD is equal to 30, AD 17, BC 10, and AC is equal to 17. If AB is parallel to CD, then find the length of the diagonal BD. So let's draw this trapezium like this. A, B, C and D. Let's draw perpendicular AE and this one BF. Now remember, we have been given, what has been given? We have been given 17, right? AC is equal to 17 is given. But we won't require this length to find out the value of other diagonal. If you want to use AC, there is another shortcut. So we will discuss that too. So it's given that AB is equal to 9, BC is equal to 10, AD is equal to 17, and DC is equal to 30, or CD is equal to 30. Now if I take FC is equal to X, can we say EF will be 9? Because we have already discussed that ABFE will be a rectangle, AB will be equal to EF. In that case, D will be equal to 21 minus X, right? Sum of these three is still 30. So what we can say, that AE will be equal to BF, or we can say what is AE. Let's take the square. So AE square will be equal to 17 square minus 21 minus X square, which will be equal to BF square will be BC square minus FC square, which is 10 square minus x square. Solving this, we get x is equal to 6 centimeter. So this is equal to 6. If this is 6, can we say BF will be equal to 8? What we need to find is the length of the diagonal BD. Now think about this. BD is nothing but the hypotenuse in right angle triangle DFB. है ना? So what is DF? If this is 6, this is 9, this will become 15. So length of DF will be equal to 24 and length of BF is already 8. So we can say that BD will be equal to square root of 24 square plus 8 square, which is equal to 576 plus 64, which is nothing but 640. 640 or 64 into 10, so it will be 8 root 10 centimeter. So our answer is option A. Now you must have noticed that we have not used the length of AC here because that is not required. But if AC is given here or BD is given, remember one very important concept. The relation between the side lengths and the diagonal is AD square plus BC square plus 2 times AB into CD is equal to AC square plus BD square. Okay. Now, if you use this here, what do we get? AD is 17. So 17 square, BC is 10. AB into this. So this will become 30 into 9 into 2. So 2 into 30 into 9 is equal to AC square, which is 17 square plus BD square. So 17 square cancelled out. What do we get? BD square is equal to 30 into 9, 270 into 2, 540 and 100, 640. So again we are getting BD square is equal to 640 or BD will be equal to 8 root 10. So you are getting the same value. Alright. So there are two ways to solve this particular question. Let's go to the next question based on trapezoid. It says ABCD is an isosceles trapezoid with AB is equal to 12 centimeter, CD is equal to 28 centimeter, and of course AB is parallel to CD and the distance between them is 15 centimeter. Then the perimeter ABCD is. So it's given here that A, B, C and D, this is 10, this is 28 and it's an isosceles trapezoid, means AD is equal to BC. In isosceles trapezoid, the two other sides which are not parallel will be equal. The distance between them is 15 centimeter. This length, distance means the distance between two parallel sides is nothing but, it's nothing but the perpendicular length. So this distance is given, which is 15. What we need to find? We need to find the perimeter. Now think about this. Again, we need to draw these two perpendicular lengths. So if this is 10, the rest two will be equally divided because AD is equal to BC. So this will become this. If this is 10, then 18 is left. So this will be 9, DE will be 9 as well as FC will be 9. So if this is 15, this is 9, what would be the length of AD? Can we say that AD will be equal to square root of 15 square plus 9 square, right? So, okay, it's given that AB is equal to 12, right? So let's put a 12 here. So in that case, these lengths will be different. These will be 8. So if this is 12, this is also 12, and these two will become 8 and 8. So 15 square plus 8 square, this is equal to 17. So AD is equal to 17. What will be the perimeter? So that will be equal to 12 plus 28 plus 17 plus 17. So this will be 40 plus 34. It will be 74 centimeter, which is our option B. All right. Now, next question, which is based on rhombus. We will bring more questions on trapezoid later, but this question is on rhombus. It says the sum of the lengths of the diagonals of rhombus of side is side 17 centimeter is 46. So basically, if we draw a rhombus A, B, C, D, each side length is 17, and AC plus BD is equal to 46. Can we say in any rhombus or in any parallelogram, the diagonals bisect each other? So these two will be equal, OB will be equal to OD. But in rhombus, the diagonals are also perpendicular to each other. Can we say that OB plus OA will be half of this, which is equal to 23 centimeters. Now think about this. Sum of these two sides are 23. This is 17. So using Pythagoras theorem, if you are good with triplets, you will say that OB is 8, AB is 15, or vice versa, that OA is 8 and OB is 15. But if we use this, let's say that this length is x and this length is y, we can say that x plus y will be equal to 23. Also, x square plus y square is equal to 17 square, which is equal to 289. Now, can we find, we know x plus y, can we find x minus y, or how do we do that? So, x plus y whole square is nothing but 23 square, or we can say that x square plus y square plus 2xy is equal to 529. X square plus y square is 289. So we can say 2xy is equal to 529 minus 289, which is equal to 240. Now we can find x minus y whole square, which will be x square plus y square minus 2xy, which will be equal to x square plus y square is 289. This is 240. So this becomes 49. Or we can say x minus y is equal to square root of 49, or this is nothing but 7. We already know that x plus y is equal to 23. So using these two, if I add these two, can we say 2x is equal to 30, or x is equal to 15 and y is equal to 8? So we got the length of OB and OA, or the diagonals. So we need to find the area. What will be the area? In any rhombus, area is equal to half into product of the diagonals. So 15 into 15. Okay, 15 into 15 will be equal to 30. So one of the diagonal will be of length 30. Other diagonal will be of length 8 into 2, which is 16. So 30 into 8, it will be 240 centimeter square. So our answer is option B. Now, next question, it says in the given figure ABED is a parallelogram. Okay, good. Triangle ADG, triangle AGF, triangle FGE, and triangle ABF are equilateral triangles. So basically all of these lengths are equal, right? All of these lengths are equal. Side of each equilateral triangle is 4 root 3. Find DB. We need to find the length of DB. How do we find this length? Can we say that we can find that this angle is 120 degree, and this length is given. We can also find D. If BE is 4 root 3, D is DG plus G, both of them are 4 root 3, so this will become 8 root 3. Then we can use cosine formula, but that is not required. What we need to do, if I increase this side and draw a perpendicular, this will be same as the height of any other equilateral triangle, right? And this length, let's say BM, will be what is height of an equilateral triangle? Root 3 by 2 into side length. What is side length? 4 root 3. So this will be 4 root 3 into root 3 upon 2, which is equal to 2 into 3, which is equal to 6. So we know the length of BM, which is equal to 6. What will be EM? EM will be half of this side length. This will be 2 root 3. So we know the length of DM. Can we say that DB will be equal to square root of DM square? So 8 root 3 plus 2 root 3, it will be 10 root 3 whole square, plus this length, which is 6 square. This gives us square root of 300 plus 6, 336. Now what is 336? 336, if you check, this is nothing but can be written as 16 into 21, right? 16 into 20 is 320 plus 16, which we can write 4 root 21 centimeter. And that is the length of BD. So our answer is 4 root 21 centimeter, option C. Now another question based on square, it says find the side of the square inside a right angle triangle with sides 18 centimeter, 24 centimeter and 30 centimeter is the hypotenuse as shown in the figure below. So let's say this right angle triangle is A, B, C. This is D, E and F, right? So can we say if DBFE is a square, if this is x, this will be x, this will also be x, and this will also be x. Can we say AD will be equal to 18 minus x and FC will be equal to 24 minus x? Now think about these two triangles, triangle ADC, triangle EFC. If this angle is theta, this angle will also be theta. This angle is alpha, this angle will also be alpha. Can we say the ratio of sides opposite to theta will be DE, and here it will be FC, will be equal to the ratio of sides opposite to angle alpha, which is AD here and EF here. From here we can write D is equal to X, okay, and FC is equal to, what is FC? Is equal to 24 minus X is equal to AD, what is AD? So 18 minus X. What is EF? EF is also X. So from there we can say X square is equal to 24 into 18 minus 24 into X, 18 into X. So take X common, 24 plus 18 plus X square. So X square cancel out, or we can say X into 24 plus 18 is equal to 24 into 18, or X is equal to 24 into 18 divided by 24 plus 18. Now we need to calculate the value here. So let's calculate it. 24 into 18 divided by 42, 6 into 7, 6 into 3, 72 by 7, which is nothing but 10 point something. If you check the option, it's option B. But I had this part written like this because in any right angle triangle where side lengths are A, B, C, and you need to find the side length of this square x, you can directly use this x is equal to A into B divided by A plus B, like this. Okay, so next time if you get this question, you can directly use this concept. You know the derivation, it comes from similarity. Amazing concept, right? So with that, we are done with this session. I hope you enjoyed the solutions. Thank you.